Lord, you gonna do?
Here's the former Illini kicker, Chase McLaughlin, to get us started. And we are underway from Cincinnati. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
What's up? Go home, bro. Yeah, you can hear me? Ivory? I thought you get it. You didn't get it to your phone?
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Yeah, I thought you was in my I thought you was signed up already. I sent it to you again.
A first carry now for Chase Brown. And he slips up.
You know, you ain't never looked at my. No, is it? You're supposed to sign up and get an alert every time I get on. I guess you didn't do that. I'm about to send it to you.
To a strong start this afternoon.
You couldn't be up there.
And a first down. That's putting what you practice into play. That's excellent execution to get things started.
You sit down?
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Now Burrow changing things up here. Now the play clock hits here, and we're going to get a delay. Well, everybody was up there ready at the line of scrimmage, CD, but no snap, and the delay of game ensued.
Yeah, and I'm sure the head coach is asking the exact same thing. What's going on out there? Almost like they thought they had more time than actually was on the clock.
So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. And with the play clock reading 4, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They go right back to the ground here, and Brown. And he'll take this for about 4 up to the 46-yard line.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd.
Burrow will throw. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 43. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 43. Now they'll audible to something else. On 1st and 10, here's Brown. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the Buccaneers' 42-yard line.
Burrow looking to pass.
Oh!
This is one that's going to be intercepted. It's the linebacker, Alex Anzalone. And the Buccaneers are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. Now Mayfield and the Bucs come up on 1st and 10 at their own 42. Now a throw here out wide. He might be looking to throw this again. That's going to be caught. And he's going to be taken down, but he has the first down on a well-executed double pass.
Buccaneer first down.
Throwing, Mayfield. Flushed out right. The pass is caught by Cade Otton. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Another first down there as this one goes for 25. Really been an ideal start for them. They get the turnover on the opening possession. Now here they are moving the ball straight down the field on their first drive.
And that feels good, but you know on their side of the field all they're thinking is finish this drive off because they took it away, right? So now you got them back on their heels a little bit. Now go down, put a touchdown on them. Look out. You've won the mental battle early in the game, and that may carry over for you.
And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on first down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid game to bring up second and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
From the 5, 2nd and 4. Here's Bucky Irving for the first time. And he will possibly get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. On the other hand, it will definitely take us to the end of the first quarter of play. Second quarter now, and it's Buccaneer football as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. On 3rd down, they go with Irving. That he's brought down short. 2 yards there, needed 4. They're going to go for it now, 4th and 2. Remember, they can still get the first down at the 1-yard line, though. Here's Mayfield. Flush to his right. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Baker Mayfield, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Bucs post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Chase McLaughlin on for the extra point. And that one gives the Bucs a 7-0 lead.
It's the score. Buccaneers 7, Bengals nothing.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Now remember, the last time out, they threw the interception. That led to the touchdown, so now time to regroup.
It certainly is, and their goal right now as they go back out on the field, a calming drive. Something that takes the ball, keeps it for a while, lets the defense relax a little bit, lets the offense regain confidence in their game plan.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Now it's Burrow. He'll get this to his tight end, Gesicki. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because He really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days. But you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
At the 43-yard line.
That's to his tight end all. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 18. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
First down. First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Come on, Rick.
An inside give, Brown. And he will take it on in for the Bengals touchdown. Chase Brown, an 18-yard touchdown run. And the Bengals are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. On the return is Sean Tucker. And he returns this to the 22.
Tucker on the return. The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Now a 2nd and 10. To throw, Mayfield. He'll find McMillan here. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that will bring up 2nd down. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts.
At the 46-yard line.
From the gun, here's a run by Gainwell. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain.
At the 47-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Now Mayfield. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Mayfield down. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Battle. And the Bengals are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts.
That's good for a Bengals first down.
Now Burrow going to change things up.
44-yard line.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left.
The quarterback got away with one there. Looked like he was in line for a pick, but instead, it's knocked harmlessly to the turf.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 11, 11, 11. 80. 11, 11. 12, 12, 12. 11, 90. 11, 90.
Now it's Burrow. He's got his tight end. It's Mike Gesicki. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 36. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter.
6-yard line.
So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. And that is no good. And this game will remain tied here in quarter number 2.
Boy, Brandon, a missed opportunity there at the end of this first half. You'd love to give your guys a lead going into the break, but this effort doesn't find the mark, and that's going to keep things all square.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. Of course, that flag accepted, and it backs the ball up 5 yards. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Final play of the half, Mayfield. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Set and ready to go for the second half. One touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Bucs take over first down 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Well, the first half very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the third quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one. And we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee Wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down. Baker going to give it to Irvin. And not much doing there. Maybe a yard up to the 23. They'll come up now 3rd and 9.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
They'll stay on the ground with Irvin. And he will be marked down short of the first as they get to him at the 29. And now the Bengal defense here calling a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Here's Riley Dixon now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And how about this, a fake? Oh, and this turns into a mess as it's intercepted. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 from Bengals TV. McPherson on for the point after. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
The score, Bengals 14, Buccaneers 7.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. That good for 19 and a first down.
Buccaneers first down.
On the draw, Gainwell. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage.
Brought down back at the 31-yard line.
Back to Gainwell here on second down. And he'll get this up to about the 40. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Brings up third down.
From the gun, Mayfield. This is caught by McMillan. And he is going to have the Bucs first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on third down and 5.
It's a gain of 6. First down, Buccaneers.
Straight ahead, it's Gainwell. And across midfield he goes and into Bengal territory. This second and 4.
48-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
Mayfield to throw it. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
It's third down. And 4 yards to go.
Mayfield looks to throw. Open man is Ibuka. And this will not be enough. On third and 5, he only gets 3. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bucs try it on 4th down, but come up empty. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Bengals drive about to get going. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
They work now on 2nd and 9.
11 empty take. 11 empty take. Here we go. Here we go.
They keep it on the ground. Again, it's Brown. On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. It's a gain of 13, and the Bengals have a first down.
That's good for a Bengals first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. First and 10 here. Now Burrow changing the look. Back to throw now on first down. He finds his man complete. That's Hudson. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So here's a first and 10 now down inside the 20.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Now a give left side, Brown with it. And just a couple yards there down to the 17. Here's a second and 8.
A gain of 2.
Here's Burrow. And it's caught. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Mike Gesicki from 17 yards out. And the Bengals have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this fourth quarter. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And it's now 21-7. Here's McPherson now to send it away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he probably wishes he would have sat on that one. Instead, he's only able to get this up beyond the 15-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on fourth, didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes...
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Bengals are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here, first and 10 at their own 42. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And Burrow going to be hit and taken down. They got him. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's first and 10 at the 30-yard line. This is Brown going up the middle. Room here to run. And he will be brought down, but a first and goal coming up as we have come upon the 2-minute warning. 89 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Brown. And he is in. Touchdown, Bengals. Chase Brown, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bengals have pretty well put it away here in the fourth quarter. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Here's McPherson now to send it away.
The kickoff for Cincinnati.
And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 35.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. And Mayfield again with the interception, his third. Daxton Hill picks it off. All smiles and high fives on that defensive sideline. That interception will cap off what was truly a tremendous performance.
Yeah, if you can hold a team to 7 points in the NFL, that's the kind of day that you feel really good about. Now, I do know a few guys are going to think to themselves, held them to 7. If we made one more play, could have had our shutout.
The gain of 3 on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
11. Gun. Stop. 180. 11.
Here's a give to Brown. And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22.
That's good for a Bengals 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
180. 11 MT. Take. 11 mighty. 11
Right back to Brown. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Antoine Winfield on the tackle. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll give this up the middle to Brown. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
Vita Vea on the stop. No gain on
now
the play.
Burrow.
It's now 3rd and 4.
This one to the sideline. He's got it. A nice job to keep the feet in, but he is a bit short here of a 1st down.
A 2-yard gain.
Only able to gain a couple there. And that's going to make it 4th down. Inaudible here to get a new look.
180.
How about this? They'll change it at the line.
12. 11 MT. Stop.
4th down. Here's Joe Burrow. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And the Bengals are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
1st down.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend itself to some post-game questions for that coach. And maybe you and I should attend that press conference and see what he has to say, because someone's going to ask him why he continued to push it. My guess, he didn't like how some of the snaps were run earlier, and he wanted to use that as a chance to clean things up. But he certainly will have some explaining to do.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete. Well, 4th quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
180. 11 MT. Take. 11 mighty. 11.
They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The 4th down pass from the 5 falls incomplete, and the Bucs defense, they'll celebrate the goal line stand. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. What do you do here down like this in this situation? Do you maybe just pick something out of the playbook you haven't called in a while, or you call it a day?
You can do that, or you pick something that's a staple for you and should work better. and try and execute that on the way out the door and maybe get back to base and feel a little bit better as you end a ball game that's been a frustrating one for you.
We'll see if they go back to base. He's going to let it fly. That went a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete.
Looks like they're going to keep throwing to the bitter end. This one's long since over, but give them credit. They're going to go down fighting. That one, incomplete.
Throwing, Mayfield. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. There's a nice move. And he'll be out of bounds up past the 10-yard line. A gain of 9, not enough, and it's 4th down.
And that's a play that's not uncommon on 3rd and long because the offense is just hoping that somehow they can get a guy in space and follow some blockers downfield. Does a pretty nice job there getting a few yards, but he ends up getting stopped before he gets the first down.
That is knocked away and incomplete. The coverage, excellent. And the gadget play is foiled. Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And, Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team that can flat out handle it. They stood up with confidence, and made it happen for a victory.